been leading this Crusader offense in rushing yards and passing yards. And early flag on this play as Sack takes it up the right side, and he's met right at the line of scrimmage. And now ball should be taken to the 11-yard line. And it will, and that brings up 2nd and goal from the 11-yard line for the Crusaders.
I think the Crusaders will open up the pass playbook here on this one. Find some good slants across the middle. Just open up the middle of the end zone for Grayson Sack to make a good pass.
Grayson Sack takes the high snap, pitches it off to the back, and he is met behind the line of scrimmage. That was Jack Alberts on the carry, and that's going to go for a loss on 2nd down, and it'll bring up 3rd and 13.
Yeah, I don't know that I necessarily like that so far on this drive. Ord's shown great run defense, and there Ashby went with the run play. Might have caught them off guard, but still think the pass play would have worked best there.
And that's thanks to this Chanticleer defense having such a large defensive line. A lot of physical guys there, which they historically do. So you'd like to see Crusaders go back to the pass here on 3rd and long. And they will. Sack looking left. Ooh, overthrew his receiver, Connor Haney. And now that's going to bring up 4th and 13.
Yeah, that pass went just a little bit behind him. Haney couldn't make a stop to move back for it. Sack lucky that one didn't get intercepted. Very close.
Yeah, he had his man just a little too high on that one, and now it looks like Escalante will be here to kick, rocking the jersey number 61.
How often do you see a kicker wearing number 61? Doesn't get too far back on his kicks.
And the kick is up and through, and that'll tack on 3 points for the Crusaders on this first drive after the interception at the 50-yard line to set up the good field position. Big pass to Graham Stava. Offense stalled out in the red zone, and it's 3-0 Crusaders.
Yeah, I mean, Crusaders really put up a nice stop there on that. I mean, just great play on that defense there to get the interception on that first play. Now they'll just try to keep it up. I mean, it's going to be hard to keep that pace of play up, but they'll definitely be physical all game as they have been all season. Clearly, they've have not given up that many points this year. They've been really rock solid.
And this Ord Chanticleer team has started out 0-4. They only got their first win last week, but don't let that record fool you. This Ord team has had a tough schedule. Their losses have been to Central City, Kearney Catholic, O'Neill, and Broken Bow.
I mean, talk about a tough schedule. But
yeah,
that comes with Ord being, in the past, one of the better teams in Class C2. They've made it to the state title. They've been a great team making the state playoffs.
Escalante's kick is caught above the head. The return going up the left side, and he will be brought out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Crusaders do a much better job there on that kickoff with their coverage. Made sure everyone stayed in their lane. Only held him to the 20-yard line this time instead of being at the 40-yard line.
And now the second play of offense for the Chanticleers, hoping to do a little better than the first play they had. Williams, the quarterback.
Gotta imagine the coach talked to his quarterback about not making those passes when you're falling backwards, but we'll see what happens.
Williams in the shotgun. Heads looking toward the sideline. We've got some signal calling with some pictures. You don't see that in high school football.
Yeah, looking like a college sideline over there.
And that's going to be either a timeout or a delay of game. And it is a delay of game on the offense on their second play. And this is a tough start for this Chanticleer offense. 1 interception and 1 delay of game. Now Williams gives to Geyser on first down. Geyser will almost make it back to the original line of scrimmage, but it'll go for about 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Crusader defense proving very good still so far on this drive.
The running back was number 11, Hayden Nelson, a junior. Pass is a little too far, and that's going to wind up incomplete. They're going for a little bubble screen look there, but Crusaders would have had it snuffed out either way.
Yeah, Braylon Wolf saw that one the whole way through, and that number 4, Easton Reichen, should be glad he didn't catch that one because he would have got lit up.
Yeah, and if Wolf would have had an extra step, that could have gone for 6 the other way. Williams in shotgun, rolls out to his right, looking downfield, moves back, goes cross-body, and he has an open man for a first down. Past the 45-yard line and eventually brought down right at their own 47. That was number 5, Colton Thompson, the junior wide receiver.
Yeah,
big gain.
Number 40 there, Owen Price, had to fall back in pass coverage on that play as a DN. You usually don't like to see that. Outside linebacker DN, but usually don't like to see that. And
Williams gives up the left side. It'll nearly pick up a first down. It'll go for 9 yards on first down.
he kind of fell backwards there on that play. And if he would have fallen forwards, he would have gotten the first down there, but either way, it's still second and short.
And now the Chanticleers have their first snap in enemy territory. Ball spotted on the Crusader 44. It's a give up the middle, first down, Bo Wells. He gets hit hard, but not after he gets a solid pickup.
This Ord offense proving what they can do here now in this one, showing why they got 49 points in that last game against the St. Paul Wildcats.
Hurry up offense here for the Chanticleers. It's another give to Wells, the freshman, and he is spun down after a gain of 1.5 yards. Sack and Haney with the joint tackle. Two guys getting it done on offense and defense. Second and 8 yards to go. Wells in shotgun. He's going to take it himself on a power play. Sheds a couple tackles, but this one isn't going anywhere. And that's going to bring up third down and 7.
Williams did a great job there to stay on his feet, but Crusaders did a good job of rallying to the ball there, shedding their blocks and being able to get the tackle there before he broke it open for a big play.
Ball spotted on the right hash mark. As far right as it gets, and we've got trips left for the Chanticleers. Williams in shotgun. Looking right. He releases and has the completion. That's number 8, Landon Criddle, the 6-foot junior. Good ball placement there on the sideline, and that picks up the first down.
Yeah, that was just a really good throw and catch there.
Ball spotted on the Crusader 23-yard line. Williams fakes the give, keeps it himself, and he is going to be sacked for a big loss by Connor Haney. Very aggressive play there by Connor Haney. You love to see it.
Isn't that the story of Connor Haney there? A very aggressive player. Likes to be in there on every play. Always wants the ball in his hands. And on defense, man, does he just go after anyone he sees.
Yeah, one of the most physical players on this Crusader football team. Second and 15 to go, and we're going to get a premature whistle here. And it's going to be a timeout by the Chanticleers. 6:24 left in this first quarter. Crusaders up 3-0, and we'll go to a quick break. Second and 15 to go here for the Chanticleers. Twins left. Williams takes the snap, running to his left. Looks like a speed option. He'll keep it himself. And an excellent tackle there. And that's going to go for a gain of 4. Won't make it back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
Jack Alberts did a great job there of staying right in his hole, right in the C gap there, just in case Williams didn't pitch the ball, in which case he didn't. Alberts was there to make the big tackle.
Williams fakes the give, looks right, in pressure. He's going to throw it anyways. Lucky to not go intercepted again.
Very interesting choices there on some of Williams' throws. Maybe just needs to decide to keep the ball in his hands on some of those throws, because that one could have been picked there by the Crusaders and taken away the Chanticleer's chance at any points.
As a coach, I'm sure you're just grinding your teeth when you see that. Just make the safe option. Chanticleer's looking like they're going for it here on 4th and 11. Williams surveys, goes left, goes long, and overthrows his receiver, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Great job there by the Crusaders to stop that momentum that the Chanticleers had going, and it was really all by that Connor Haney sack. I mean, he just blew up that play, and all the momentum the Chanticleers had was gone, and now the Crusaders have a chance to go down and score once again.
Crusaders offense will start on their own 25-yard line with 5:51 left in this first quarter, so plenty of time left to go here. Crusaders holding on to a 3-0 lead, and we've got 4 backs with Grayson Sack to take the snap. It's looking like a power play with Sack keeping himself, going around the edge, and he'll get knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, definitely very interesting play call there. Chanticleer's smart defense there just to get their whole defense to that side. Crusaders just didn't have enough blockers to open up a hole for Sack there.
We haven't seen that look on offense for the Crusaders yet, at home at least. I know I've missed a couple away games, but I haven't seen that look yet. So maybe Coach Ashby has been implementing some new plays for this Ord defense. Sack in shotgun. He's going to give it to Alberts, and Alberts is met immediately behind the line of scrimmage. That'll go for a loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I mean, that Ord rush defense, they're really proving themselves powerful right here. That number 72 in the middle, Jed, excuse me. Man, is he a beast right in there. 295 pounds, and he's really making a difference up there in the middle.
Sack in shotgun, looking left, looking for Hinkie, and that ball is tipped incomplete. On the coverage was number 15, Levi Klein. Excellent play there to knock it incomplete.
Yeah, great coverage there by Klein. Stayed with Hinkie the whole way. Never really left him too open, and had a good chance there at an interception. Just had to have better hands on that one.
And not much on this offensive possession for the Crusaders. 4th and 9, and it's likely punt time here. And there goes back Escalante. Ord sending a bunch, and that punt is blocked. Picked up by Williams, and now the Chanticleers have starting field position in the 5 Points Bank red zone.
Yeah, I mean, I saw that as they were lining up, the Ord defenders had more people than the Crusaders did on the line. So I knew that they would have a good chance to get back there. And number 14 quarterback Jordan Williams did a good job to get back there and block that punt. Now he has a chance to score some points for his team.
And I think everybody saw that coming. And now the give to Wells on 1st down. It's a solid gain of about 6. But yeah, on the blocked punt, surprised the Crusaders didn't call a timeout. I mean, they're rushing about 7 or 8. Only 6 or 7 linemen in the Chanticleers, no doubt about that one. Now it brings up 2nd and 5 on the Crusader 14-yard line. Give to Wells. Wells has a hole. Wells makes a move to the outside, and Wells is in for 6. 14-yard run on the touchdown by Wells. Second play of offense following the blocked punt, and now Ord is up 6-3.
Yeah, I mean, that Crusader defense just kind of fell apart there. I mean, just missed tackles and not really being able to just to get wrapped around him. Great run by Wells, though. Don't want to take anything away from him.
Here's Meyer on the PAT. And kick goes. And now Chanticleers have a 7-3 lead. 3:55 left to go in this first quarter. Ord strikes back after the Crusaders convert the field goal. And now it's Ord 7-3, and we'll cut to a quick break. Meyer, following his converted PAT, is set to kick. And the kick goes right for Wolf. Wolf takes it up the right side. Solid return, makes it to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Crusader offense will start up shop.
Pretty decent return there from Braylon Wolf to get that back to the 29. Crusaders right around the same spot where they started their last drive and really couldn't get anything going. But now they'll have a good opportunity to go down and score after the Chanticleers just put up 7 points. Crusaders going to try to answer back right here.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Ashby open up the passing playbook on this one. And it looks like he might, as Sack is lonesome in the backfield. Connor Haney motion, and it's going to go incomplete on the touch pass. A lot of people here thought it was a fumble, but it was passed forward. Connor Haney just couldn't reel it in. Good thing it wasn't a jet sweep, because that would have been Chanticleer ball.
Yeah, that would have been 2 not so great possessions there back-to-back for the Crusaders.
And the Crusaders these last 5 or so minutes have just looked pretty sloppy. They've had the blocked punt, 2 plays on defense allowed a score, and now this tough start for the offense, so they're definitely looking to get things back on track. Sack in the shotgun, high snap, looking right. He has a receiver. That'll go for a gain of about 5 yards, depending on the forward progress. It was Connor Haney on the right side.
Haney, once again, just a very physical player. Never really wanted to go down there on that play. And as he got up, he kind of threw the defenders off of him. Needs to be a little bit more careful with that.
And Haney is often Sack's safety valve receiver. He is second in receiving yards on this Crusader offense with 48, behind only Graham Stava. Sack and Alberts in the backfield. Chanticleer sending a blitz. Pass is caught by Thomas Schneider, and that's going to go for a first down. Perfectly placed ball there by Grayson Sack.
That was actually Mason Vasquez on
Mason
the catch there.
Vasquez. I apologize. Thomas Schneider wearing number 9. Vasquez converts the 3rd and medium. And now the Crusader offense on their own 46-yard line. Twins set for the Crusaders. Sack looking right, going deep, and just overthrown. He was looking for Stava on the right side, and that's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that would difficult pass, difficult catch there. Great defense there by the DB on the left side. Did a good job to make sure Stava couldn't get free to break open and have a chance of getting to that ball.
Ball placed right on the lower part of the eye on this GI field. Trips left for the Crusaders. Sack accompanied by Alberts in the backfield. Sack going right again. And what a grab! Connor Haney.
Oh my gosh! Connor Haney with the pass interference. I mean, that kind of looked like some OBJ stuff right there.
You're going to have to watch this replay. A little jersey tug.
Connor Haney with the one-handed snag.
Throw that on the highlight reel.
Oh my gosh, college scouts are going to like that one.
And he survives the ground on the catch,
Yeah,
too.
I mean, what a throw, what a catch there by Grayson Sack and Connor Haney. That might go down as catch of the year for the Crusaders. Who knows? With the pass interference, being able to reel that in, what a play. Now Crusaders got some momentum. Try to get the score here.
Pistol set for the Crusaders. It's a give to Alberts. Solid pickup on first down of about 4 or 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Crusaders got lucky there. Jed Bocher was once again right there in the backfield to blow that up, but he went for sack instead of Alberts there. He went for the sack on sack, but didn't quite get it.
The Crusaders do like to run the read option, as you can tell with Grayson Sack leading this team in rushing yards as well as passing yards. Grayson Sack, 67 rush yards per game as a quarterback is impressive. Graham Stava on the motion, and it'll be pitched to Graham Stava, dribbles it, and that's going to go for a big loss.
Yeah, those pitch plays really aren't working too well for the Crusaders right now. That Ord rush defense is just all over the field. Crusaders aren't able to get anything going on their rush game, but their pass game has looked pretty good so far.
Yeah, and credit to these Ord Chanticleer backers and DBs on the rush game. They can really tackle in open field, as they just did on Graham Stava, and now it brings up 3rd and 9. Twin set here for the Crusaders.
Just under a minute now in this first quarter. Crusaders might just run this play and let it run down. We'll see.
Sack trying to escape pressure, makes a move up the middle, breaks a tackle, and Sack picks up the first down with his legs. Strong run there by Sack. And now Crusaders knocking on the door. And that big run there by Sack to convert the 3rd down puts them into the 5 points bank red zone.
It looks like Coach Ashby will be electing to let this one run down to the end of the quarter.
2-second difference between the game and play clock.
And coach is pointing at it, looking like that's what the plan is going to be.
There you see the run there by Grayson Sack. Evading tackles, getting it done with the legs. And that's the end of the first quarter. Score is Crusaders 3, Chanticleer 7. But don't go anywhere, Crusaders looking like they're in business. Now we'll turn the attention to the Crusader dance team. First play in this second quarter. Crusaders have the ball on the Chanticleer 10-yard line. And it's a handoff, but that's going to go for a loss. That stout Chanticleer rush defense gets another tackle for loss.
I mean, if the Crusaders want to even get their run game started, they got to win the battle in the trenches. They're just getting absolutely blown up every play. The Chanticleers are just being faster than them, stronger than them. They're just able to find the gaps, make the right moves, really blowing up that Crusader rush offense.
Haney is the lone receiver on the right side of your screen. Sack takes the high snap, looking left. Makes a move, trying to escape pressure, rolling out to his right. He's going to take it himself, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Woo-hoo-hoo! What a play there by Grayson Sack, just maneuvering his way through that Chanticleer defense to find the end zone for 6.
Grayson Sack nearly sacked, thought about stepping up in the pocket, took it out right, and there you see almost stripped. Good strength there, and he said, I'll do it myself. And now Crusaders take the lead.
Just a big play there by the Crusaders. Most relied upon player there, Grayson Sack, to make the smart decision to keep that ball and run it himself. Turned it into 6. Escalante out here to try to make it 7.
And the kick will go through. And now Crusaders reach double digits first. And it's Crusaders 10, Ord 7. By the big run there by Grayson Sack up the middle of the field, breaking tackles. And now we'll cut to a short break. Escalante set to kick it here once again for the Crusaders. It's a low kick, maybe a little squib or maybe just a mistake. It's fielded at the 15, and it's going to end up working out for the Crusaders as it'll only be returned to the 26-yard line. First down for the Chanticleers will be on their own 27-yard line officially. Ord will have to answer here. Plenty of time on the clock, 11:04 left in this first half.
Crusader defense gave up that touchdown. Granted, the Chanticleers had short field to do it on, but now they're going to try to bounce back and hold them to 0 points.
Fake the bubble screen. Williams will take it himself, and that won't be going very far. It'll go for a gain of 1 yard on the play. And now that will bring up 2nd and 9 yards to go for this Chanticleer offense. Williams in the shotgun, takes the snap. It's another give to Wells, and that's a very nice tackle there by Braylon Wolf on the edge.
Wolf has just really asserted himself as a big presence so far in this game. He's just done a phenomenal job to be there on almost every play. It seems like we're calling his name. Glad to see that from the sophomore leader.
Yeah, and if you missed it, first play of this football game was a Braylon Wolf interception, and he hasn't let up yet. 3rd and 8 for the Chanticleers. It's a short shovel pass and an excellent broken tackle there, and now a wrestle, and now Alberts knocks that one down. Oh, and Grayson Sack has the football.
They're calling it stopped forward progress, but I don't know about.
Oh, now Sack
There
has
was
not gotten to his feet yet.
there was a fight for the ball there on that whole time.
And let's hope this is just a cramp.
And a flag is thrown on the Crusader bench right there.
But wow, what an interesting play there. It was a faked give and a shovel pass that nearly made it to the first down, but not before Sack could wrestle it free from number 4, Easton Rishin, but he was ruled down. And Grayson Sack luckily gets back to his feet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the exact ruling on that, but I feel like if there's a fight for the ball, and Grayson Sack had that right away, I don't know if you can exactly call forward progress stopping right there, because I feel like that whistle might have blown a little early. But Crusader bench got the sideline warning there, so they got to be careful now. Don't want to be chirping too much at the refs, otherwise they might get in trouble.
And by the look of the chain gang, it's 3rd and 2, but the flag should move the Chanticleer offense into a first down. Now we're going to have some chatter between the refs. Just a very confusing situation here for everybody.
What were those?
2 unidentified individuals are on the field.
I don't know exactly what they were doing on the, because it looks like they're part of the Ord bench.
No, they both are wearing gray and blue. I guess one is wearing gray and blue, but they marched all the way down to the Crusader sideline. And now they're back on the Ord sideline. Ball is still placed incorrectly. Or is it? 4th and 2.
It's just a warning, so there's no yards.
Oh, is that
for the
what
penalty.
they called?
Yep, just
Okay.
a warning.
So it does bring up 4th and short on the Ord 35-yard line. Definitely go for it territory here with the way they've been running the ball. Williams in the shotgun. Play clock at 10. Williams drops back 2 more yards. And he's going to be punting. It's a very high punt, not very far.
That punt.
And it takes a horrible bounce for the Chanticleers.
Yeah, he just got all the backspin in the world on that punt.
And now the Crusaders going to be starting up with excellent field position on their own 47-yard line. And the quarterback for this play is number 8, Mason Vasquez. And we did see Sack on the sideline. He got to his feet quickly, and his helmet is now on, so no worries there. Vasquez trying to escape to his right, and he is sacked, and that's going to go for a huge loss on first down. It'll go for a loss of 10 yards on the play.
I like Coach Ashby showing the trust there in his backup quarterback, Vasquez, but you got to think with your backup quarterback in there on his first play at quarterback, you got to think you would elect to do the run there on that play.
Yeah, talk about throwing him into the fire. And now Sack inherits a pretty rough situation here with 2nd and very long. Looking right, it's going to be a little screen pass to Alberts, and Alberts is met immediately. Maybe a missed block there, and that's going to go for a gain of 2 on the play.
Yeah, not very many of the Crusader linemen were able to shed their first blocks, so they were still trapped there, and they weren't able to get out fast enough to provide Alberts with some protection.
8:15 left in this first half. There you see Alberts twisted down. Ball spotted on the right hash mark. Twin set for the Crusaders. Sack and Alberts in the backfield. Sack looking right. Escapes some pressure. Makes a move up the middle and a huge gain there. And that's going to make it fourth and a little bit more manageable. We'll see what Coach Ashby elects to do.
Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much textbook no man's land right here for the Crusaders. You got to think Coach Ashby has a play dialed up, had it prepared going into this game to get him a 4th and medium, try to get a first down here.
And that is just the average Grayson Sack play, is it not? Just making moves, somehow getting a huge gain with his legs.
And I mean, just the speed he has too, just his acceleration is quite nice.
4th and 5, looks like the Crusaders elect to punt on the Ord 48-yard line, not going aggressive on this play call. And Sack nearly got blocked again, but the punt is up, and hits a Grand Island player on accident. I think it was Wolf. Got hit in the calf by the bounce.
Escalante with a pretty good punt there on that one.
Yeah, lucky to not get that one blocked again. And the ball will be spotted on the Ord 23-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Chanticleers, facing a 3-point deficit. 6:53 left in the second quarter. Twins set. Twins left for the Chanticleers. Williams takes the snap, fakes the give, keeps himself up the right side. Big gain here on first down. It's going to go for about 7 yards.
Smart play there by the Ord sideline to make that call. Their run game's been pretty good in this one, and the decision to keep it with Williams was very effective there.
Grayson Sack isn't the only quarterback in this game who can do it with his legs, as well as Jordan Williams averages 76 rush yards per game. And on the carry there, that's going to pick up first down. It'll be brought to the Ord 36-yard line.
Looks like the Chanticleers are just going to go with some smash mouth football here, just running it on every play. Passing offense hasn't been too exceptional for them, so we'll see what they got.
And with the size on that offensive line, I mean, why not? And Connor Haney had a little one-on-one in the backfield.
Kind of spooked him there. I don't think Williams was expecting someone to be right there.
And that's going to go for a loss of about 1 yard. Yeah, Connor Haney just went completely unblocked on that play. There you see in the backside of your screen those play callers for the Chanticleers. Very professional. Trips left. It's a give. Solid pickup. On the rush was number 11, Hayden Nelson.
Nelson did a great job there to just fall forward into contact. Got him about an extra 2 or 3 yards.
Now it's 3rd and medium here for the Chanticleers. Twins left set. Williams looks back towards the sideline, towards his play callers. Here you see a little chicken picture. And the chicken goes up. Williams takes the snap, looking right. Sidearm, and makes the completion to pick up the first down.
Those sideline passes as the receiver's running out of bounds, I think those are the only completions that Williams has so far in this game.
There you see, on the move sidearm. It was reeled in by Landon Crittel.
Great throw, great catch.
Trips left. It's a give up the left side. Good pickup on first down. Gets about halfway towards the marker. Nelson has really been doing a lot on this offensive drive. 4.5 minutes left to go in this first half. Nelson again dives towards the marker. Depending on the spot, he's going to be marked just a yard shy. It looks like Ord using the clock to their advantage, chewing up as much as they can, hoping for a score here to take a lead going into halftime. And a power run here by Williams. He'll pick up the first down with ease.
Yeah, I mean, that smash mouth football is proving very effective for the Chanticleers. They're definitely bigger on the offensive line. They're winning the battle in the trenches. That's step one in creating a good rush offense, and that's working perfectly for them right now.
Yeah, and with the struggles they've had passing the ball, why not stick with the run right now? Nelson on the carry. Runs a man over, and he'll pick up 4 yards on the play. Brings that inside the Crusader 30-yard line. Nelson to the right side of Williams. He'll get the handoff, and he'll be brought down after a gain of about 4 yards.
Will Mesa there on the tackle did a good job to shed the block and be able to get his arms wrapped around Nelson there to make the tackle.
This offensive drive has chewed up a lot of clock. It's 3 minutes left in this first half, and that run is going to pick up the first down. And this Crusader defense is getting walked down right now.
Yeah, the linebackers are not doing the best job of filling their gaps right now, and that's what's really helping the Chanticleers win that battle. And looks like Crusaders might be sending the house on this play.
And they will. Nelson on the carry, and finally the Crusaders send the brick wall, and that will go for no gain on the play.
There was a smart play call there by, you got to think, defensive coordinator Willie Fair made that call to get the blitzes going, try to stop that rush offense. That's proved so good on this drive right now for the Chanticleers.
Twins left. Wells is the back for the Chanticleers, motion man. High snap. Williams keeps it himself, going up the left side, and he gets brought down after an entourage of Crusader defenders meet him at the 20-yard line. Ball will be spotted on the Crusader 19-yard line, and the Chanticleers have made it into the red zone. Third and 7 with a minute 45 clock ticking. Williams rolls out to his right, looking to pass, goes to the end zone, and just overthrows his receiver. It's number 1, the freshman Wells. Had a step on the DB, just not the best pass on the bootleg right.
Yeah, just threw it too far out in front of him. That throw on the run going across your body is kind of tough. I mean, I like the effort. It's just a good job not to have it intercepted or a loss of yardage.
And I don't dislike the thinking there by Coach Wells after just running down the Crusader defense, maybe throwing some complimentary football with the pass play. Could have had a touchdown if the pass was placed a little better, but now it brings up 4th and 7, and now decision time for Coach Wells, and he'll call a timeout, and we'll catch you after a short break. Head referee Jimmy Langen blows the whistle. Play clock starts, a minute 37 left in the first. Williams going to pass on 4th and 7. Going for the end zone into double coverage, and he's intercepted.
Braylon Wolf once again gets the interception. Read that perfectly.
2 interceptions in 1 half for Braylon Wolf. Williams just not the wisest decision there. Double coverage going to the end zone.
Yeah, his man did have, I think that was Connor Haney, he did have him beat, but he did not see Braylon Wolf lurking on the left side. Just stepped in, made that interception, just killed that drive that the Chanticleers were doing so well on.
And now the Crusader offense takes over on their own 20-yard line. And maybe an aggressive look here with Grayson Sack being the lone backer. And he takes it right up the middle. Gain of about 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, I think on that play there, the coaches were just hoping that Sack made it through the second level. Since all the receivers were wide, there was no safeties back there. Because if he would have made it through that second level, man, was he gone.
Yeah, definitely Grayson Sack with his legs. Something to look out for this Ord defense. And they did a nice job stopping him there with the spread field. And now Alberts in the pistol set behind Sack. Speed option right. He'll pitch it to Alberts. Alberts up the right side. Makes a move. And he's going to pick up a first down. He got out of bounds. That stops the clock with 48 seconds to go.
I mean, what about the athleticism there by Jack Alberts to tightrope the sideline to not go out of bounds? Great play and work it up and go out of bounds eventually to get the clock stopped.
And I don't know if you saw it on that replay, but after the pitch, Grayson Sack took a big hit.
Yeah.
He's a tough kid, though. He's back here for first down. Rolling out right. He's got the pass to Connor Haney, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Just a 3-second play. Goes for 10 yards. And now the Crusaders almost to the 50-yard line, just a yard short.
Yeah, that was a great play design right there. They had Graham Stava going deep on a little post route, and Connor Haney just ran right under it to make the perfect sideline catch.
Twin set here for the Crusaders on their own 49-yard line. Grayson Sack rolling out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. Gets out of bounds. Gain of about 4 or 5 yards on the first down play. Crusaders making up some ground in a short amount of time. They're already in enemy territory. It was just a 3-yard gain on the play, excuse me, and it'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the left side, a pair of sophomores, Vasquez and Wolf. Sack throwing it to Alberts on the bubble route, and he's got a first down and a lot more, making a move to the middle of the field, runs over a defender, and he's got a big play.
It looks like Crusaders are going to go tempo here. No timeout call. They're going to try to catch this Ord defense off guard.
Clock has just got under 30 seconds. It's still rolling. Sack rolls out to his right, gives the pitch, and now Alberts is met after a short gain. And now the Crusaders going to call a timeout with 19 seconds on the clock.
Just something to be not worried about, but just to be mindful of. Grayson Sack keeps getting lit up on these option plays. I mean, credit to him for staying in there and taking the big hit, but here's the big play by Alberts. Just did a great job to maneuver the defense there, keep his legs churning. Boom! And just absolutely leveled out the quarterback for the Chanticleers, Williams.
Extended that right arm.
Great physical play there by Alberts. You love to see that. Crusader offense a little tired here. Coach Ashby elected to call a timeout. 19 seconds left. Crusaders going to try to cash in for 7.
Crusaders still have 2 timeouts left. So definitely a possibility to score here to end out this first half. Crusaders up by 3, hoping to tack on a few more points. Ord defense is prepared, and out go the powder blue jerseys. And twin set here for the Crusaders' first down play. All momentum in the Crusader favor. Sack surveys the defense, going up the middle, and he's got a touchdown.
I mean, what a great play there by the Crusaders to draw that one up to cash in for 6.
It was Alberts on the little post route right up the middle. Grayson Sack, excellent job finding the open gap, the open receiver.
I mean, he just dropped that right in there. That's just right in between 3 defenders, excuse me, just to drop that pass right in there for Alberts to walk it in for 6.
Escalante here could make it a 10-point lead, and indeed he does. Crusaders up 17-7. Big drive there for the Crusaders. And now just 13 seconds left in this first half. Ord against time and against a 10-point deficit, and we'll catch you after a short break. Escalante sends the kick deep, and it's fielded by Wells. Wells takes it up the right side, makes a move, and gets it down to the 25-yard line. And that play took 7 seconds. So just 6 seconds, so we'll see what the Chanticleers elect to do here. Williams in shotgun, accompanied by 2 running backs. Motions Wells out to the slot. And it'll just be a simple run play up the middle. Oh, good pickup there on first down, but that is going to do it for the first half. 0-0s on the clock. And Crusaders heading into halftime with a 10-point lead. 2 touchdowns and 1 field goal, both touchdowns by Grayson Sack in opposite fashion. 1 rushing, 1 passing. And the Crusaders 17, Ord 7. And now for your halftime entertainment, we'll turn the attention to the Crusader cheer and dance teams.
This time, if I could direct your attention to midfield, the 2024-2025 GICC dance team. Performing tonight, senior captain Evie Peterson, junior co-captain Cutler Overmiller Snyder, Emerson Bonsack, and sophomores Ellie Connick and Mary Lee Mering. Dance coach Aaron Martinez. Tonight the girls will be performing a hip-hop routine to Fiend, choreographed by the Carlsbad dance team. The field is yours. GICC 24-25 dance team.
Well, welcome back to halftime. A score at halftime. Valley County Health System score. Grand Island Central Catholic 17. York County Clears 7. And when you start taking a look at the stats, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense with what we've seen in the ballgame right now. Because the York County Clears offensively have looked probably a little bit better than the Crusaders have. And welcome to our halftime report brought to you by Wagon Wheel Saloon and Steakhouse. I want to thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and run down. Take a look at the Orchana Clears offensively. Being led in rushing by the freshman, Bo Wells with 47 yards. That game to Hayden Nelson either. Hayden has already given up 41 yards in the game. The quarterback, Jordan Williams, with 18 yards. Williams, a couple of big passes. One was a 23-yarder to Colton Thompson, and then Crocker with a couple of receptions for a total of 18 yards. Chain of Clears, no touchdown, came on a 14-yard touchdown run by Bo Wells with 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the Crusaders. They're being led in rushing right now by their quarterback, number 7, Grayson Sack, with 42 yards rushing in the ballgame. He had a 14-yard touchdown run. That came with 11:10 to go in the second quarter. And the running back, number 11, Jack Alberts, with 16 yards. Alberts does have a couple of receptions, one for 3 yards and one for 20. Actually, 3 receptions, one for 3, one for 21. Then he got the 25-yard touchdown reception with 12 seconds to go. And first half of play. Pretty good game, passing for Sack, the quarterback, as he's got a couple of passes out to Gustavo with a total of 56 yards on a couple of receptions. And also getting in on the play, makes the back-to-backs for 8 yards. Number 1, Connor Haney with 1 reception for 5 yards. Also, who else do we have? I know Haney had 2 carries, 2 receptions, I should say, 15 yards. I had him down twice. There we go. That's your halftime report. What we have right now. We're going to take another quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll take a look at scores right here and online at KNLVradio.com.
This one.
Central Catholic over Worth, 17-7. We got a good game here so far. Fullerton and North Central tied up at 14 apiece. Riverside leading Howells Dodge. How about this one? 30-14, and they're not even at halftime in that game. Boy, that is a big-time game right there. You can hear that on our sister station, King FM, and online, KNLVradio.com. Chuck Friesen with the call in that contest. Oh, my goodness. I knew it was going to be a good one. I didn't think it would be that good. O'Neill leading Pierce at halftime. 6-0 O'Neill. They're the real deal, folks. They're undefeated coming into this game. My son was telling me, he had to play in the first game of the season. My son coaches for Valentine. He said, Dad, they're real deal. Sure looking at it. I think that's about all the scores we have. That's one of the UFC Catholic leading Battle Creek in quarter number 2. That's a good one here. Battle Creek leading 17-13-7 score in that contest. And again, the scores are slow. Getting into us right now. That's the latest. And we're going to take another time out. We're back on this Steakhouse halftime report. We're back with more right after this. Thank you very much for that, Aaron. We appreciate it. We're at time on your wireless Steakhouse halftime report. Let's go ahead and get this started. That was in someone. Central Valley, my friends, is the real deal. I've had the opportunity to see, I think, 3 of their games already this year. I've got more coming up for you. Coach Chip Bartos and his squad, they're playing as good as can be. And they're doing it with a couple of injuries too last week. Oh my goodness, against Berwick, they looked unstoppable in that game. We're going to take another timeout on the Rivalry Steakhouse right here, and we're back with more after this timeout.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of action. Crusaders with a 10-point lead. And the kick to the Crusaders. Crusaders start with the ball in this second half. Good return here up the right side. Making a move is Graham Stava, and he takes it to nearly the 40-yard line.
I was scared that Stava lost the ball because I couldn't see it in his hands, and it looked like he was like turning his head around looking for it.
Yeah.
But he did a good job to hang on to it.
Big old red helmet right where the ball is normally visible, but luckily holds on and has a solid return to the Crusader 40-yard line. The story of this first half has been Crusader pass defense, Grayson sack, and Chanticleer rush offense. Those have been the big highlights so far. Sack gives it to Alberts up the middle. Solid pickup on first down. That'll go for about 6 or 7 yards.
Yeah, on the first play of the game, if you missed it, Braylon Wolf had a big interception that set up the Crusaders for a field goal. Then right before about a minute and a half left in the first half, Braylon Wolf got another pick in the end zone, and the Crusaders drove it down to score with 19 seconds left to give themselves a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Wolf having one of his best games yet. 2 interceptions on the night, and that was just in the first half. Grayson Sack going to keep this one himself. He's got a lot of room, and Grayson Sack may be gone. Grayson Sack, second rushing touchdown of the game. A 53-yard rushing touchdown for Grayson Sack.
I mean, the defense was just completely fooled there in the middle. Sack just had 2 defenders to beat, and he's usually pretty good. When he's just got 2 guys, he can get right past them.
Beautiful play there. Faked the give on the motion going right, and then Grayson Sack had 50 yards of daylight. No doubt on that one. PAT is good. Axel Escalante 3 for 3 on PATs on the night and 1 for 1 on field goals. And Crusaders up 24-7, and that drive just took 50 seconds. And now we'll see you when the Ord Chanticleers will be taking the ball. Escalante set to kick it off once again for the Crusaders. Kick fielded around the 12-yard line. Return is up the right side, and that'll make it just about to the Chanticleer 26-yard line, and that's where Ord will start up shop with 11:04 left in this third quarter. That Crusader offensive drive took just 50 seconds off the clock, and was ended with the Grayson Sack 53-yard run. Faked the give to the right. It was a speed option to the left, and he was keeping that one, no doubt about it. Grayson Sack, 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing on the night. Grayson Sack. And the run here by Williams, right up the middle. It's a strong run. Breaking tackles, that'll be enough for a first down there by Jordan Williams, the sophomore. Ord desperately needs an answer here, down by 17. Ball is spotted on the Chanticleer 38-yard line. Twins left set. Motion man. Williams looking left, rolls out to his left, sidearm throw deep into double coverage, and that one had no chance of being reeled in. The target was number 8, Landon Crittel, a 6-foot junior. And now it's 2nd down and 10 to go. Grayson Sack averaging just about 70 rush yards per game, is with that last rush well over 100. And the Chanticleers hoping for an answer here on offense. The give will go for about 4 yards on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and medium for Ord. On the carry was number 11, Hayden Nelson, the junior. Jordan Williams staying in the shotgun set as he has been all night. Trips left look. Looking that way, going deep. And just a tad bit overthrown. He was looking for Crittel once again. Couldn't find him. And that's a strong stop there for the Crusaders on 3rd down. Ord was looking like they were getting their offense going after those first few plays, and they just stalled out right around their own 42-yard line, and now it looks like they're setting in the punting unit. Just under 10 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Back deep is the sophomore, number 21, Braylon Wolf, set to receive the punt. Crusaders sending 7 to look to block. They will not. And Wolf fields it, makes a move to his right, but he's met immediately. Good open field tackle there by number 15 for the Chanticleers. It's Levi Klein. And the Crusaders offense will begin on their own 30-yard line. Crusaders with a score here would likely put this one out of reach, as they're already up by 3 scores currently. Going up by 4 would just make this a near impossible task for the Chanticleers, but you can't count anything out, as the Chanticleer run offense has been very dominant tonight. Grayson Sack gives it to Alberts up the right side. He's met immediately at the line of scrimmage, and maybe a fumble. And it is recovered by the Chanticleers. A huge dog pile amassed right at the line of scrimmage, and the Chanticleers recover that one. So a huge turn of events. The Chanticleers are going to take over in enemy territory, well in enemy territory. And a score here could make this game a completely different scenario. I couldn't even tell. And I'm surprised that they could sort that out so quickly. And the strong run by Williams on 1st down will go for more than half of the distance to the marker, but Jimmy Langen throws a late flag, and this one looks like it's coming back. Personal foul is called on the offense, and that will negate the play and back it up behind the line of scrimmage. Ball will officially be spotted on the Crusader 38-yard line. 1st and 20 to go.
Brings up 2nd down and 18 from the 38.
2nd and 18. is the distance. Williams accompanied by Nelson in the backfield. And it's a strong run play up the right side. And Nelson dives past the original line of scrimmage. And now that will make it 3rd and 9 to go, just inside the Crusader 30-yard line.
That speed from Nelson is quite exceptional. I mean, once he gets to that line of scrimmage, he really just takes off, and it's hard to get him down.
High snap, Nelson on the carry again. Will go for 4 yards, and now it's 4th and 5. So decision time here for Ord. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it here deep in enemy territory, facing a 17-point deficit. And it sure is go time. Motion man to the left. Williams keeps it himself. He's got an entourage of blockers, picks up the first down and more, and brings it into the red zone. First down, Chanticleers.
That was just great blocking there on that play to set up Williams for a big run. Now they've got some momentum here, trying to cash in for 6 here. Trying to dwindle that Crusader lead down to as little as possible.
Good, strong play there for the Ord offensive line. It's a give here to Nelson, and he's met almost immediately, but not after a gain of about 2 yards. And now the line of scrimmage set on the Crusader 10-yard line.
Chanticleer's run game still proving very useful here in this one. Been every play so far on this drive. You gotta think they'll stick with it.
Williams looked toward the sideline. Another give to Nelson. Nelson churning his legs, takes it to the Crusader 3-yard line, and that will be enough for the first down. 1st and goal to go. Clock just under 7:20, and Chanticleers knocking on the door. A little confusion here. Wells doesn't know where to go. And now Williams gives it once again, and Nelson is in for the score.
Great job there on the second effort by Nelson. He got hit low earlier, was able to get around it and dive in for the touchdown to knock the Crusader lead down to 11, and PAT pending to try to get it to 10.
There you see that Ord offensive line working it once again. And good extra dive there by Nelson to ensure the score. The kick goes up, and it is good. And now Ord down by just 10 after the strong offensive drive there with the, like you said before, the smash mouth football just marching right down the field. 7 minutes to go. Crusaders up next. Colt Meyer set to kick it off with 7 minutes left in this third quarter. Short kick. Wolf makes an athletic adjustment to field it, and he'll take it past the 30-yard line by about a yard. And the Crusaders will start their offense on their own 31-yard line. Crusaders had everything going their way. The big Grayson sack score, and then they got the stop on defense. But then the dreaded fumble happened, which set Orta up in enemy territory, and they just ran it down the Crusaders' throats and eventually made it a 10-point game. Crusaders hoping for an insurance score here as Sack awaits the snap with Alberts, the running back, to his right. It's another give to Alberts, and that is going to go for a loss, but there is a flag on the play.
That one thrown by the umpire. And just that sits right in the middle of the linebackers. That might be a face mask call. He usually doesn't throw a holding penalty, but we'll see.
And that is it. Yep, and it is a face mask on the defense.
Face mask on Orr.
Being an automatic first down for the Crusaders.
And that was a tough spot to call a holding, so yeah, like you said,
Automatic first down.
ball is spotted on the Crusader 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
Now Jimmy Lingen calling his own timeout. Got to chat it up with the other Zebras.
There has been a fair share of miscommunication in this game with just refs and coaches.
And it's not an automatic first down, excuse me.
Correction. It'll be first down and 5.
Oh,
Face mask is a 5-yard penalty?
I did not know that.
I feel like that might be
It's-
exclusive.
yeah, that's just high school football because I know it's a personal foul, isn't it? In
I believe
college and
so.
the pros.
That's interesting to me, a 5-yard penalty for a face mask. Grayson Sack gives the bubble pass to Alberts. Alberts going around the edge. He's got some room and a big pickup there, and now a late flag is thrown.
That one looks like a holding flag right there. Just in a spot where you don't exactly want to see that. Although it is not where the line of scrimmage was.
This one does look like it's coming back.
It is a holding.
Preliminary holding on
That will bring it back to the original line of scrimmage. Oh, no, it was from the spot of the foul. So it's now 1st and 7. And every play seems like it has a flag, doesn't it?
Yeah. Crusaders have had 1st and 10, 1st and 5, and now 1st and 7. All in order here, so we'll see what they can get done on this first down opportunity.
Twins left. Twins both sides. Looking over the middle. He's got Connor Haney for the reception. Makes an athletic adjustment as he was falling over to reel it in.
I wonder if he caught that or not because he didn't. It looks like he did, but he didn't like get up and try to run right away. But in that situation, as a receiver, you gotta get going, act like you made that catch no matter what. You gotta sell it to the refs.
Same set on this first down play following the Connor Haney first down. Grayson Sack rolling out right, tucks it and runs, and he picks up about 3 yards on that first down play.
by Stidham. Brings up 2nd down and 7 from their own.
Crusaders pushing the ball towards enemy territory. 2nd and 7 pending with under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter.
Grayson Sack playing really well right now for the Crusaders. They're just gonna. They've really just the playbook has been all over the place for the Crusaders. They've done a great job of mixing in run plays, pass plays, QB draws with Grayson Sack. Coach Ashby's really opened it up for them today.
Grayson Sack rolling to his left, speed option, keeps it himself, and is met by 3 Ord defenders, but not after he picks up just enough for the first down.
That was a great play there by Grayson Sack to jump forward in order to get that first down right into those Ord defenders.
And as you can see here, he's not afraid of contact.
Very powerful quarterback there for the Crusaders. You love to see that he's willing to take any hit. As you see, Dalton Ewers there running onto the field with the play.
Alberts remains the primary running back for this game.
Escalante had to make his way to the line due to the injury to Trey Renz.
Another option. This one is pitched to Alberts, and it's not a bad gain on first down. Brings it just inside the Ord 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 6.
Alberts, a very physical running back, as he also gets it done on defense. He leads this Crusader defense in tackles with 10 tackles per game.
That's pretty good there, double-digit tackles per game. That
Yeah.
shows how involved he is on every play.
Grayson Sack rolling right, looking long, and eventually he tucks it and runs.
Looked like he was trying to direct traffic out there. He had 3 receivers all in the same area. He was trying to move them around, but none of them were really able to get open. Good job by Sack there to not take the sack and just get back to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 to go on the Ord 37-yard line. Twin set for the Crusaders. Beautiful night for some football.
Friday Night Lights looking really good tonight, and Sack, just that pocket collapsed so quick. Crusaders were unable to get anything going there on that. Line did not exactly do their job there.
Yeah, with as good as Sack has been at escaping pressure tonight, he had no chance with the pressure on that play. And now that's going to bring up 4th and 7. We'll see what head coach Jeff Ashby elects to do here as the clock is nearing 4 minutes in this third quarter. And Escalante's in the backfield, so it's likely punt situation.
Got to think with that 10-point lead. Yep, and there goes Escalante back to punt.
And back drops the Chanticleer safety to receive the punt. Nearly blocked again. Good punt. Not a bad bounce.
Escalante did a good job to get that one out quick. The Chanticleers have been back there on every play, or on every punt. So good job by Escalante there.
Head coach Jeff Ashby was furious that his player didn't let the ball roll out just a little bit more. Would have liked to see it roll out maybe a tad bit closer to the goal line, but the ball will be spotted on the 10-yard line regardless. And Ord takes over with 90 yards to go, down by 10. It's a give to Nelson up the right side, and he's brought down after a gain of 3 on the play. And if this Ord offense keeps rolling how it has been, this could be a long and strong drive of smash mouth football. Keep by Williams. Not much of a gain on that one. And now that brings up a 3rd and medium. 4 yards needed to pick up this first down. Trips left. Williams gives it to Nelson. Nelson spins, and he's got a lot of green grass in front of him. And eventually, he is taken down. Saving the score was number 11, Jack Alberts. Here you'll see on the replay, this one just opened right up after the spin move by Nelson. And luckily, Alberts saved that score.
Yeah, Alberts just tracked him down there. Great job by the Crusaders to make sure not to give that score, but interesting little snap there. I mean, that went through Nelson's hands and then ended up in the hands of Williams. Decided to keep it, but don't know that I've seen that before.
But there was the big play that we were expecting from this Ord running game. Motion man, jet sweep give on the right side edge. He picks up the first down, and he's got a lot more room. Shoelace tackle unsuccessful. That's a touchdown for Ord on the carry. Number 5, Colton Thompson. From the slot, takes the jet sweep up the right side. And there you see Braylon Wolf nearly just not enough.
This Ord team showing no quit. We're down 24-7 there as the Crusaders had a big first drive here to start off this second half. Now they've scored 14 unanswered points. Well, 13, excuse me. Don't want to jinx it.
Meyer set to kick it again. Kick is low, but it's enough, and it goes through, and now it's a 3-point game. 14 straight unanswered, like you said, and Ord clawing their way back into this one. Crusaders going to need to talk things over and get a much-needed insurance score here with just a 3-point lead now, and we'll come back after a short break. Meyer set to kick it off following the big Ord touchdown to make it a 3-point game. Wolf receives, going for the right side, makes a cutback, but he is met right at the 25-yard line. And the Ord fans in uproar after that excellent tackle.
Yeah, the Chanticleers just have all the momentum going for them right now. I mean, they've got their fans behind them. The bench is hyped. Every single play, their bench is going crazy. They're really having a good time over there. Crusaders need to steal some of that energy or something, because they're going to need to get something going here if they want to make this one a 2-score game.
Yeah, our side of the stadium here just absolutely stunned. Very quiet after the Ord has made it. Ord Chanticleers have made it a 3-point game. Low snap. It's a screen pass to Alberts. Alberts still churning his legs, breaks tackles. Huge pickup there on first down. 15 yards on the play for the Crusader first down.
I mean, and talk about a physical player there. Albert's just doing everything he can to extend that play, and he makes spin moves, breaks through tackles. I mean, that's at least 3 or 4 broken tackles there on just that one play. Love to see that from the junior Alberts, one of the leaders on this team.
First down and 10 from the Crusader 41-yard line. Twins set for the Crusaders. Motion over Cedric Hinkie to make it trips right. Sack looking right, going deep, overthrown. He was looking for Hinkie. That will fall incomplete. One minute, 15 seconds to go in this third quarter. Second and long for the Crusaders. Trips right once again.
Wide open field on that right side.
Grayson Sack pitches it to Alberts, and Alberts loses it. It's a loose ball. And Alberts loses it again, and the Chanticleers jump on top. The initial appearance is Ord ball. We'll see. Oh, and luckily,
that's
Escalante jumps on it. There you'll see.
Crusaders got saved, but it's going to be third and a while.
Wow, Escalante saved a nearly tragic experience for that Crusader offense.
Yeah, man, did they get lucky there, but it's looking like 3rd and about 29 for the Crusaders. Let's just make it an even 30.
After the break for the hot potato game, it's 3rd and so long. Sack looking deep, escapes pressure, flag goes down. That's likely going to be a holding. Sack has nothing to do here, takes it with his legs, finds some open room, tries to cut back, and after the spin move, he almost makes it back to the original line of scrimmage, but there was a flag a long, long time ago in that play.
Sack's helmet came off in that one, so he'll have to come off the field for a little bit, just for one play.
And it is a holding on the Crusaders, so that after all that, we'll back it up.
And this is going to make it 3rd and 39 now for the Crusaders. Oh, excuse me, it might be more than that. No, it will be 3rd and 39. Crusader offensive line not really wanting to move out of the way for the referee there. Just had to weave his way through that one. Whew.
What's your play call for 3rd and 39?
I mean, I think you run it, give yourself a little more room. I don't think you run a pass play here, but I mean, they only got 2 safety. They're not really, the Chants aren't really playing prevent defense here.
Yeah, just 2
Oh, well,
safeties,
they're just
20
going to run
deep.
it down to the end of the quarter, actually.
And now, after backing them up that far, they're going to flip sides of the field. And they've got a long walk down there.
Unless it looks like they might be resetting the clock here. I don't know if the clock was supposed to run. Oh. I think the quarter was not supposed to end there. As the dance team is still performing right now because they don't exactly know what's going on either.
They might have to do this dance once again.
There's still 12 seconds left on the, 12 minutes on the clock right now. I don't know if it's going to be an untimed down or what we got going here. Dance team's still going strong down there. It's like one more play.
And it's a power play right up the middle. And it'll go for 4 yards, and that won't be enough for the first down, surprisingly enough.
If you were wondering.
And now that's the end of the quarter. So the Crusader dance team, they performed their full number with only 10 seconds of music, so they may be coming back out to do it again.
Well, and that's just good adversity there by the dance team.
Yeah. You got to respect that.
I mean, to stick with it even without the music, still looked pretty good.
I mean the music, it has to give you like your cues, and they did it without it, so it's very impressive.
Hey, that's impressive. Hey, it's state championship winning dance team down there.
Yeah.
So
We'd like to apologize that the camera veered off of the performance, but now it's the break between quarters, and we will resume after a short break up here.
There's a noticeable difference when you walk into Tom Dinsdale Automotive. You can't miss the exceptional customer service that we're known for, or the huge emphasis we place on providing unsurpassed vehicle service with experienced technicians and quality parts. And of course, we think big when it comes to giving back to the community that has supported us for so many years. At Tom Dinsdale Automotive, we take tremendous pride in serving our friends, family, and neighbors throughout central Nebraska. See for yourself. Stop into Dinsdale Automotive today.
First play of this 12th quarter, or not 12th quarter, fourth quarter. I hope this doesn't go into 12 quarters.
Golly. Oh,
Wow, look at that. They're gonna catch him to jump off sides.
hey, Crusaders get 5 more yards, making it 4th and 30. I think this might change Ashby's decision here. I don't know.
If they just do that 6 more times, it'll be enough for the first down.
Here in the 4th
12th quarter.
We got some excitement going on.
Escalante booming punt.
That's a good punt, backing up the defender.
Oh,
It takes
rough
a
bounce.
bad Crusader bounce, though.
Still a very good punt, though. Ord going to take over. A touchdown here would give them the lead. They're starting their offense on their own 43-yard line with 11:53 to go in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, the story of the game for the Chanticleers has been their rush offense. I mean, it's been all they're going. I think Williams might he has less than 8 passing attempts, I feel, in this game so far. I mean, it's really just been their rush offense, just absolutely torching that Crusader defense.
Williams and Nelson have been at the forefront of that rush offense. Now we're going to get a false start to back them up on first down. It'll make it 1st and 15 on their own 38-yard line. That's not the start they were looking for to this potential lead-taking drive. Trips right set. Williams he keeps, and he's met right at the original line of scrimmage, and that'll go for a gain of 5 to make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Crusaders just got to do a better job of meeting them at the line of scrimmage and winning. It's in the trenches. Chanticleers are really just dominating, as has been the whole game. Chanticleers are just dominating the Crusaders so far.
Twins left set. Nelson with Williams in the backfield. And Nelson is met right at the line of scrimmage. And there's a strong defensive play there for the Crusaders, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Crusaders did exactly what they needed to do there, win that battle at the line of scrimmage, and look what happened. Only a 1-yard gain, making it 3rd and 9. Going to be tough. You still got to have some grit here.
A stop here for the Crusaders. What they're hoping for. Williams rolls out to his left, tucks it and runs. He's got a lot of room, and he's right at the marker depending on the spot.
And with that spot, he looks just short.
Yeah, it'll bring up 4th and inches.
But with this Chanticleer rush offense, you gotta think they'll just go for this one, probably run it right up the middle here.
Yeah, this is going to be a play of attrition and physicality here on 4th and inches.
This play, I mean, big for the game here, right here. If Crusaders can get a stop, this would be huge.
If you're the Crusaders, I wouldn't be surprised to see him send the house. It's a bad snap. Williams tucks it, rolling out to his right, and he eventually goes down. And that's going to go for a sack of about 15 yards.
And the pressure just got to the center there. He just absolutely bombed that over his head. Look at Jimmy Langan running out of the way. But, I mean, that's just close game, clutch moments there. Just pressure getting to the heads of some of the Chanticleer players. And now the Crusaders have a good opportunity to go down and score with good field position.
Crusaders take over on the Ord 39-yard line. Sack running left, keeps it himself, moves it back to the right, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Not much on that play.
And on the stop, Nelson, number 11, brings up 2nd down and 10.
Not much room on that left side. Kind of surprised they ran it up there with the amount of bodies there.
Yeah, I mean, Alberts has been doing a good job of getting through that line of scrimmage, but I've really only seen Sack do it only a couple times on that 50-plus yard running touchdown play. Obviously he did it, but I feel if you're going to go up the middle, I would like it in the hands of Alberts.
Sack alone in the backfield. Motions over Stava. Snap falls about a yard short, and Ord picks it up. They dive on it. What a turn of events here. And Ord's going to take over. We'll see what happened on the snap. The snap.
It just, I think it
might have hit himself.
I think he hit himself in the rear there. And that one did not quite make it far enough back. I mean, if it wasn't for Graham Stava coming across, the Crusaders would have had no shot at picking that one up.
What a game we have going on here. 9-10 left in the game. Williams tucks it, keeps it himself, makes it past the 50-yard line, picks up the first down. And what a first down play there after the fumble recovery on the botched snap. First and 10 into enemy territory. Chanticleers rolling right now. Clock ticks under 8:45. Williams keeps it himself again, moving to the left side, and he hits a brick wall after a pickup of 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, Crusader rush defense, I mean, as has been the whole game, just getting absolutely torched. Williams really just keeping it himself right now. Not really doing too much handing off, and it's working very well for the Chanticleers.
Trips. It's a give to Nelson. Nelson's got a lot of room, and he's going to pick up the first down with ease. Marches the ball down towards the Crusader 30-yard line. Same set here for the Chanticleers, and head referee Jimmy Langen blows the whistle and picks up a lost piece of tape, it appears. Some athletic tape that was lost in battle. Clock runs under 8 minutes in the game. Williams gives it to Nelson again, and Nelson is met immediately by some blue jerseys. It's a pickup of 2 officially on the first down play.
Second down and 8.
2 backs alongside Williams. It's Wells and Nelson. Pass play here. A wide open Nelson. Oh, he had a touchdown and he dropped it.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was a tough catch, but let's just watch this, how he got so open.
Lucky break there for the Crusaders. Yeah, just the wheel route out of the backfield and couldn't reel it in.
Usually that's the outside linebacker's job to pick that up because it looked like man coverage there. So just, I don't know who was on the outside there, but they got a lucky break there with that drop pass.
And now it's 3rd and 8. Nelson probably kicking himself after that one. Williams takes it up the middle himself, dives towards the first down marker, and the initial look is it's going to be a tad bit short. 4th and inches again. I'm sure the center's hoping to not snap it over the head of Williams again.
That's the thing, though. I mean, it's in his head. It's in his head about what happened last time, so he's got to try to just flush that out there and just make it a good snap.
Williams going right up the middle. He'll pick up the first down easily.
And now it just, I mean, with the Chanticleers getting into the 5 points bank red zone, you got to think they have a high chance of scoring here, and they're just going to try to dwindle this clock down to as little as possible.
Yeah, clock continues to roll. 6:35 as we speak. Nelson takes the give, and he's rolled down after a pickup of about 5 yards on the first down play.
Gain of 4 brings up
And ball will be spotted on the Crusader 10-yard line. Crusaders desperately need a big play on defense to avoid losing the lead. Williams with a power play up the middle. Churning towards the first down, churning towards the end zone. And he will be marked right at the 2-yard line. Huge pile of bodies were moving towards the end zone.
That's interesting how they stopped that right there. I mean, you'd think forward progress would have been stopped way earlier. I don't think he went down.
Low snap. And Williams dives in untouched. 2 yards on the play. Goes for the Ord touchdown, and now Ord has churned their way back and took the lead, up by 3 with a chance to make it 4 with the Meyer PAT here.
I mean, talk about smash mouth football that we've been saying all game. The Chanticleers have proven that it works right here. They've just been running it down the gut of the Crusaders, and man, has it worked.
And the kick is good. Meyer remains perfect on the night. Crusaders down by 4. In need of punching it in for 6 to take the lead back with 5:50 left to go in this 4th quarter. Crusaders have work to do and will resume when they retake the field. Meyer set to kick it off once again. He's had a heavy workload tonight of kicking. And this one is a good kick. Return goes up the left side. Takes it past the 30-yard line. And on the return was number 9, Thomas Schneider, the sophomore.
Kind of took that one away from Braylon Wolf. He caught it over his shoulder. Interesting decision there. Wolf would have had forward momentum there to get some more speed behind himself, but either way, I don't know how much further Wolf would have been able to get.
You never know. Would have had an extra blocker if Schneider let Wolf take it. 5:46 to make something happen for the Crusaders. Sack drops back, rolls out to his right, going deep, looking for Hinkie. Ooh, just about a yard of too much loft there.
I mean, I think that was a good pass there by Grayson Sack, but Hankey just stopped. I mean, I don't know if the camera caught it, but he just stopped in his footsteps. He didn't keep running. Yeah, the camera didn't catch it, but Hankey turned around and stopped instead of kept running. I think if he keeps running, he has that catch and maybe even a touchdown.
2nd and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Sack drops back once again, facing some pressure. Keeping his eyes downfield, eventually tucks it and runs, and he's going to pick up the first down. Pickup of 13 yards on 2nd down, and there's Sack once again, using his legs.
That's just a great job there by Grayson Sack to keep the play alive. Just to use those wheels, did a lot of running there. Ran all the way back to the 20 and ended at the 40. Love to see that there. 41, excuse me.
Gain of about 12 on the play. Trips left, set for the Crusaders. Sack looking that way. Releases for Hinkie, and Hinkie can't reel it in. The pass was a tad bit high, but Hinkie couldn't reel it in.
Drops incomplete.
Hinkie with a chance to make stuff happen there. Falls just incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10.
Trips left again for the Crusaders.
It's a bubble screen again for Alberts on the left side, and Alberts with a nice pickup there. Good blocks on the edge, and it'll pick up 7 yards. 3rd and 3 to go. Crusaders pushing it towards enemy territory. Ball is spotted on their own 48-yard line. Vasquez brings the play in for the Crusaders. Big 3rd down here. 5 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock.
Looks like Chanticleers might be showing some blitz here.
Same play to the right side. Alberts has some momentum, picks up the 1st down, and he is brought down at the enemy 40-yard line. Strong, solid play there on 3rd down. Jack Alberts nearly dropped that one. And there you see the strong junior making things happen. Converts the 3rd down. And Crusaders got things going on the Ord 39-yard line.
Great job by Mason Vasquez on that last play with the block there to set the edge, to make a lot of room for Alberts to do his magic and get all the way to the other side of the field.
Sack looking deep, goes over the middle, and he's got his man. It's Mason Vasquez for the reception. Big 1st down play. Through the contact, makes the grab, goes up and gets it.
A little bit of a duck throw. Good job by Vasquez to adjust to that, get his hands on it, make the catch.
And now Crusaders with a little bit of momentum of their own. Trips left look. Bunch set with the ball set a little bit towards the left side of the field. And Sack will take it to the right side, pitches it to Alberts. Alberts takes it around the edge, makes a move, makes a man miss. He's got a 1st down and is spun down just towards the Ord 5-yard line.
Man, the elusiveness of Alberts is crazy. That kid can really get some jukes going. He's got crazy speed and crazy agility.
There you see, makes the man miss.
he made that kid look, I mean, he was just lost. Not much else for that.
Ball spotted on the Ord 7-yard line. Sack and Alberts both having really nice games tonight. We'll take it to the right, pitches it to Alberts. Diving towards the end zone. Waiting, touchdown, Crusaders. 7 yards on the speed option for the Crusaders. Alberts punches it in.
What a job there by Alberts to tightrope that sideline, make the dive for the touchdown. Great plays back to back there. I mean, Alberts just did a lot for them there on that drive. Got to give all the credit to him.
There you see, he extends it with the left hand, and Crusaders regain their lead. Escalante with a chance to make it a 3-point lead here on the PAT. And Axel Escalante remains perfect with his leg tonight. Crusaders 31, Ord 28, 3:26 on the clock. Ord with a chance for a game-winning drive here, and we'll catch you after a short break. Escalante's kick is fielded right at the 7-yard line. And an open field tackle by number 16.
Ben Chalesky to make the big play there to pin the Chanticleers deep is huge.
What a play there on special teams.
Get to see that one more time.
A thing of beauty. Chalesky went unblocked. Boom. And now that's going to make this Ord situation a whole lot more difficult as they're starting their offense on their own 15-yard line.
And as you said during the break, we're going to have to force them to pass here. And it has not been the best game for them as they've just been running it the whole time.
They will start with a run play with Williams. And Williams gets brought down after a pickup of 4 yards.
I think the biggest goal for the Crusaders on this drive is going to be to keep the Chanticleers in bounds and keep that clock moving.
Yeah, Ord not in the situation they want. Definitely going to have to pass here pretty soon as the clock is ticking. They've had a rough game on the passing side of things. It's a give to Nelson, and Nelson is brought down, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 3 yards to go. Trips right, look for the Chanticleers. Clock ticking towards 2:30. It's a pass play. Pressure is going to swallow up Williams, and he goes down for a big loss.
Back there, I think Brandon Cloud was the one who got to him eventually.
It was 51, Brandon Cloud.
Big play there. Way to not grab the face mask or helmet or anything, not to draw the penalty. Huge defensive stop, and look at Coach Willie Fair. He's hyped up down there.
Brandon Cloud, the sophomore, beat the double team, and it brings it to 4th and 9 on their own 16-yard line. 2:17 to go. Chanticleers took a timeout. We'll stay with you. It's likely punt situation, as Ord does have 3 timeouts. But them calling the timeout makes you wonder if they do risk going for it. This Crusader defense, they've just been making themselves known on this drive. A net gain of 1 yard currently. Looks like they're going for it.
One big stop here for the Crusaders. Yes, you can hear the dad pack below us.
It's a pass play. Williams rolling to his left. Looking downfield, releases, incomplete. Crusaders take over.
And the sideline, stands, coaches, everyone is absolutely hyped right now. Crusaders fighting through adversity there. The Ord Chanticleers scored 21 unanswered points in this second half. And Crusaders have done a good job to battle back in this one. They've got 2 minutes and 8 seconds left to try and close it out.
Crusaders with their biggest defensive stop of the season. They take over with 2:08 left. And they take over on the Ord 15-yard line. Twin set, motion man is Stava, and a flag will end the play. Tongan hits the turf hard.
Don't know exactly what caused that, but
and that penalty will back up the Crusaders. Crusaders' task just to drain these 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 1st and 15, twin set again. Looks like it's the same play. It's a give to Alberts up the right side, and he won't pick up much. Gain of 2 yards on the play.
And now it's timeout time for the Chanticleers. They're going to, if they do happen to get the ball back without their Crusaders scoring, they're going to have probably under a minute 45, I'd say, to get themselves in scoring position.
And both teams take a short break to talk things over. Chanticleer's going to have to make a big stop here, and we'll catch you after a short break. Two backs accompany sack on this second down play. It's another give to Alberts. That one won't go very far either. And another timeout here called by Ord. It's their second. Just one left, and now that brings up a big 3rd down and 12 play. Wonder if it's pass situation for the Crusaders or if they just play it safe.
I don't know. I mean, with the position they're in, I think Ashby might throw up a pass here.
Yeah, and the success they've had. I mean, every pass play they run is pretty much an RPO with the way this game's turned out, as Sack has just taken like half of the pass plays with his legs, and it's been super successful.
Yeah, I mean, it's such an advantage to have a dual threat quarterback like Sack, who can, I mean, his running game is obviously so good, but then his passing game, he can really get you with that, especially on the run.
And he plays it safe with his arm too. He has 16 pass touchdowns on the year with only 1 interception. That is a crazy touchdown interception ratio.
That is quite the ratio right there. You love to see that.
2-back set, Stava motions. And Sack looking back, goes back to the right side. And that one won't go very far either. 1 clock remains ticking, no timeout yet.
Well, it looks like the Chanticleers are actually out of timeouts.
Looks like there was a mistake on the board earlier, but they got that sorted out.
So
and Crusaders will have a decision to make here.
This clock will run all the way down to under a minute, or just above a minute. 1 second difference between the play clock and game clock. So I think they kick a field goal here.
That's what I think.
I mean, Escalante's already made a 30-yarder in this one. This one will be about a 33-yarder, 34-yarder.
Ashby does call the timeout. A field goal would make it a 6-point game, which isn't ideal, but it does make it not a 3-point game anymore, which would be best case scenario, instead of just throwing up a prayer into the end zone. 1 minute and 2 left on the game clock. Crusaders have all 3 timeouts. So if things for the Crusaders get from bad to horrible, they do have a chance if they do have to go down and score. There you see both squads talking it over. This is really when it comes down to coaching in situations like this. Crusaders retake the field.
Do not see Escalante out there.
Escalante looking like he's going back to play center once again.
Yeah. Crusaders will go for this 4th down.
4th and 12. Gutsy call here. Trips left.
Just try to, honestly, this might be the good play.
Grayson saves the high snap, rolling out to his right, looking in the end zone, will release, and it's going to be picked off in the end zone. And Ord will take over on the 20-yard line.
Pass intercepted in the end zone.
Grayson Sack really had no other option but to heave it into a big pile of bodies.
Yeah, and I think the reason why Ashby elected to go for it there, because if they kick the field goal and they convert, then they have to kick it off. And most of the Chanticleers kickoffs have been getting to the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. But now, even with the interception, this puts them at the 20-yard line with 51 seconds left. Not saying they can't do it, but it makes it a lot more difficult.
Yeah, and the way the average return has gone has made it to about the 30-yard line. So the strategy there by Ashby. Sidearm pass goes to Nelson, and Nelson is met with an open field tackle after a short gain, and he remains in bounds, so the clock ticks. Oh, and an injury timeout by Wells. He's grabbing something.
He's probably trying to grab anything he can. Don't know that this is the most real injury, but in this situation, that is what you do. That is what you're taught to do.
And there is no clock runoff in high school football, I believe.
Nope, I don't think there is.
College football, it's a different story, but
the clock will start immediately here.
Williams takes the snap, looking left, releases, has an open man, picks up the first down, and that will stop the clock.
That play did take up 10 seconds of time, though.
Thompson on the first down reception, 28 seconds on the clock.
Crusaders just can't let them get to that 40-yard line around there, because then that's where you have an opportunity to get to the end zone, so they just got to try to stop them from getting there. The Crusader 40-yard line, excuse me.
Trips right. Williams rolls out to his left and just throws it out of bounds. And that play took 5 seconds. Chanticleers with a battle against time. 23 seconds to make it 67 yards. Pretty daunting task here for the Chanticleers. Trips right. Williams steps up in the pocket, running to his right. Makes a man miss, finds some open grass.
But that play ate up another 10 seconds of clock.
A sack there was escaped, and that would have nearly ended this game.
Thomas Schneider had a perfect opportunity to put the game away, but just a great play there by Williams to evade it.
Timeout is called by Coach Willie Fair, defensive coordinator for this Crusader squad. And wisely called here. 13 seconds left, likely going into a prevent situation for the Crusaders. And we'll cut to a short break. .13 seconds left on this game clock. Twin set for the Chanticleers. A lot of work to do. It's a high lofted pass, and that's going to draw a penalty, and the penalty will stop the clock. It's going to be a pass interference. Looks like it's on Graham Stava.
And that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. And that's going to, I mean, I know these high school quarterbacks don't have the greatest arms, but I think he can get to the end zone from there.
All they need is a field goal to send it to overtime. We're not sure on Meyer's range,
Yeah,
but he has been perfect tonight.
I mean, he's been perfect from PAT, but I mean they've had opportunities to kick the field goal before, and they haven't gone with it. They've just elected to go for it on 4th down each time.
8 seconds on the clock. No timeouts to work with. Williams throwing, and that's
Intercepted.
That's gonna do it.
my. Owen Price, the freshman, getting it done for the Crusaders to close it out. With 1 second left, Crusaders will just have to run one play.
Williams ends it with the interception. Just not much going there on that play. And Owen Price going crazy with his teammates. What a sight. What a moment for the freshman.
You love to see all his team supporting him there, huddling around him.
And Crusaders will kneel it. And that's going to do it. Crusaders victorious over Ord. Crusaders move on to 5-1 with the win over this district opponent, and Ord falls to 1-4. Crusaders on a 4-game win streak. And both teams will shake hands. Thanks for joining us here tonight on a beautiful night of Friday Night Lights. Crusaders 31, Ord 28. We'll see you next time.